Welcome back to the Battle of Bautzen once again. Let us see what we had happen over this last turn. Some exchanging of fire. Alright, Hussars are coming down here, along with the lead elements of Ney. You've got the Württembergers on the move. And then the following up infantry. So there's at least 6 battalions of infantry that I can see. Let's speed it up for a second. So we've got 6 battalions approaching from the north. We know there's more, but for now all we can see is those 6 battalions. Plus the cavalry. If I was him, I would have probably divided the column slightly. So, say, a couple of divisions head down here, and then a division comes down here, and then this way. Just to... Ooh. That hurts. Alright, we are going to exchange fire. Their cavalry is milling about still. In the meantime, he keeps bringing up more guns. He's limbering up the guns and moving them. The infantry's sneaking along as well. Well, first and foremost, while I can, let's get this lot out of the way. So yeah, that's a lot of cavalry there, but the big thing is it has now somewhat revealed itself. Not the best way I would have liked it to, but we can see them, however, so we will hit them with a bit of 12-pounders. Again, for the most part, my guns are not exactly doing the most, because you can't see anything. Too much of the line of sight is broken, so... Down here, what do we have? Alright, we can still exchange fire from the woods, at the very least. To... The little Russ Grenadiers. Let us bring... So yeah, Psalm Priest, when I can, I'm gonna have him full back up here. As I want to try and constrict my line as much as damn well possible. So let's focus on the various troops over here. So this battalion, which is 2nd Battalion of the Coburg Regiment, Steinmetz with the Fusilier Battalion will hold the centre, and then the 1st Battalion will hold the other flank. You know what, I think this is a little too excessive when it comes to ground coverage for a single damn division, essentially. It's a bit more than that, but it's still a little too excessive for my take. the Jaegers will be behind and in that gully as well. The rest will be formed up in position, ready. Gonna detach a skirmisher. Gonna start sending out at least a few skirmishers to, well, do something. Again, throwing out some skirmishers. It's not gonna do the most, but if he wants to get rid of them, he's going to have to charge straight at my position. Because as you can see, my position on this, on the height, should be fairly strong. Should be, of course, not necessarily is. We will also start throwing out some extra skirmishers from this lot. That can, anyway. Right, they're all restricted, so they can't. Still, they're now in position and ready. Let us get to positioning the troops that are going to be behind. Alright. They shall be perfectly fine. We will start positioning the guns. Where do we want the guns? I'm thinking... What can they even see from here? Not a whole ground deal. Because the ground is so unsuitable. So... the guns are going to continue heading this direction. The Astrakhan Grenadiers. Oh, yeah, your Jaegers that are restricted. Well, that's rather unfortunate. Still, Sam Priest is in at least something of a position. It's not exactly much, but it's something. Hmm. 615. Still, I've lost over 1,000 men so far. Most of that cavalry. For what? 400 odd men for the French, near enough. That charge over here was very ill-advised because, well, for one, I was not expecting so much cavalry there. I'm thinking, if I can... Do I really need this lot to head here? Not really, but... Still, we'll get them out of the way if nothing else. If for no other reason, they'll get them out of the way. Still, we'll slowly fall back again from done of it, because, well, it's not a good fight for me. I'm outnumbered and outpositioned for this fight, so I don't want to take said fight. It's likewise with Saint Priest. I'm going to order him to take up a position here. From there, he will likely be able to see most of the guard, but my reserves, but it does mean while he'll be able to see them, they're still going to be out of the way and fairly effective, so. Pribrodansk. I suppose I could move the guard ever so slightly. Shift them a little further north so they're much more centralised than they are at the moment, but for now, no need. On Limber, what can you see from here? You will only have a very narrow field of fire. Out of curiosity, if I go there, you'll have a decent one. Not a brilliant field, but a decent. So here we have some 6-pounders guarding there, and then we'll have 6-pounders facing that way as well. The position should be fairly difficult to take, all in all. As my cavalry can't really do much at this moment, I'm going to just continue easing back a little bit, piece at a time. Because for one, it will allow me to get all my remaining grenadier elements in position, even though they're not strictly all grenadiers. Most of them are. I think only one unit isn't. 2 units are not actually grenadiers. The Panau and the Kexholm infantry regiments. So, still, if I can get them positioned at Blosa Soritz, that should give me at least something to work with when it comes to stopping any French shenanigans down here. He just does not want to rally, does he? Ugh. Doop, doop. There we go. Actually turn you to face the right direction, shall we? Likewise with you. So we turn, we'd be spotting that direction. Not possible, so. Still. Is there anything else I want the guns to do? You actually are going to limber up and get out of my way. Going to give up that little bit of ground, a little bit more ground for the chance to cause a bit more. It depends on what the French do between now, I suspect, and darkness. What's left of you can stay there. What do we got? Dragoons. They're mounted Jaegers. Cossacks, and then more Cossacks on one flank. In the centre we have some Uhlans and Hussars. Down here we have Uhlans and Cossacks. Hussars, mounted Jaegers, more Hussars, and then some Dragoons. So, I think my position up north should be fairly secure. My position in the centre should be fairly secure. It's my left flank / southern flank that's really concerning at the moment. So, we're going to have to do something about that. So, either way, that's going to be the end of this part, since I don't think I have anything else left to move. But I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, consider subscribing, hitting that thumbs up, or leaving a comment. It all helps the algorithm. But until next time, I shall see you all later. So, bye-bye for now.